Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, there are moments when the veil between heaven and earth becomes thin, and in those sacred moments the voices of those who loved you deeply are allowed to echo once more. Tonight is such a moment. A loved one who has passed into the eternal light has spoken your name in heaven, and God has allowed me to carry their whisper to you." The angels whisper, "Do not be afraid of this message, for it is not here to bring fear, it is here to bring comfort, guidance, and truth. The love of those who have gone before you never dies, it transforms. Their prayers still cover you, their concern still surrounds you, and their words still carry weight even in eternity. This is why you are hearing this now, because heaven wants you to know you are not alone." Michael continues, "Beloved, this loved one has seen what lies ahead for you. They do not warn you to frighten you, but to prepare you. They want you to walk in wisdom, to guard your heart, and to step carefully into the doors that heaven is opening. For just as they protected you in life, their spirit still watches and intercedes for you in the presence of God. Beloved, do you not feel it? That sudden rush of memory, that warmth that moves through your heart when you think of them, it is not imagination. It is their presence, reaching across eternity to remind you that love is stronger than death, and heaven allows nothing pure to be lost forever." The angels say, "This is why heaven sent this message to you. Because if you missed it, the words would vanish, but if you open your heart now, you will carry it with you forever." A message from eternity is never ordinary, it is sacred, personal, and chosen just for you. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For your loved one is safe, your loved one is at peace, and yet they still care for you deeply. Their voice rises not to frighten you but to remind you, heaven is watching, heaven is guiding, and heaven has not forgotten your name. Beloved, this is your confirmation, someone you loved who has passed away is still speaking on your behalf, and tonight their message has reached you." Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, when a loved one in heaven calls your name, it is not because they are restless, it is because God has allowed them to release clarity into your journey. They see the road before you in a way you cannot yet. They see the distractions that try to pull your heart away, the hidden traps that lie ahead, and the opportunities that heaven has already placed in front of you. Their voice is not meant to frighten you, it is meant to guide you into light." The angels whisper, "Have you noticed, beloved, how certain thoughts return again and again in your spirit? How sometimes you sense a pull in one direction, or an uneasiness in another? These are not random feelings, they are guidance. They are whispers from heaven, sent through the ones who love you and now stand in God's eternal presence. They are aligning you with safety, with wisdom, with blessings." Michael continues, "Beloved, this loved one is saying, do not waste your steps where the road is dry. Do not pour your heart where it is not received. Walk instead where peace is planted, where joy flows, where love is pure. Heaven is preparing your way. Their guidance will come in quiet signs, a conversation at the right moment, a door that closes to protect you, a sudden calm when you choose correctly. Watch closely, for they are signs written by heaven. Beloved, the truth is this, your path is not random. Every step is sacred. And the one you lost in this world is now helping you find your way in the unseen. Their love has become your compass. Their voice, though silent in the natural, still echoes through eternity for your sake. The angels say, do not resist the shifts. If something feels like it is being removed, trust it. If something feels heavy and unsettled, release it. And if something brings light to your heart, walk boldly into it. This is the way heaven prepares a road for you, through whispers, through guidance, through love that never dies. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For your loved one's care did not end at the grave, it continues. Their prayer for you is alive, their concern for you is alive, their guidance for you is alive. And God Himself has allowed it to reach you, so that you may walk in wisdom and not stumble in darkness. Beloved, this is your confirmation, your loved one is still guiding you, still preparing you, and still making sure that your next steps carry you toward blessing. Archangel Michael says, beloved, when you honor the whispers of heaven and follow the guidance sent through the one you loved, a door opens that no one can shut. That door leads to a chapter you could not write yourself. It is filled with blessings that match the prayers you once whispered in silence, the desires you never spoke aloud, and the dreams you thought had been forgotten. God never forgets, and heaven never overlooks. The angels whisper, have you not noticed how some prayers linger in your heart for years? They may not come when you expect, but they are never lost. They rise before the throne like incense, waiting for the right time to descend. This new chapter is that time. The season you are entering is not random, it is the fulfillment of promises heaven has been holding in its hands for you. Michael continues, beloved, expect alignment. Relationships that nourish your soul will enter. Opportunities that fit your calling will open. Resources you once lacked will begin to flow. And peace, deep, steady, unshakable peace, will fill your days. This is not only a blessing, it is a reward for your endurance, your faith, and your willingness to keep believing even when the night was long. Beloved, every hidden tear, every quiet prayer, every silent hope has been gathered. And now, heaven is returning them as answers, as miracles, as new beginnings. You thought they were forgotten, but they were being written into your story's next chapter. The angels say, do not be surprised when things begin to fall into place quickly. Do not doubt when doors swing wide without effort. This is not chance, it is fulfillment. The loved one who has spoken your name has reminded heaven of your petitions, and God has decided the time of waiting is over. Michael declares, beloved soul, rejoice. For you are walking into a chapter written by God Himself, filled with promises that match your deepest desires. Nothing has been wasted. Every prayer has been heard. And now you will live in the answers. Beloved, this is your confirmation, a new chapter has begun, and in it you will receive what you once only prayed for in secret. Archangel Michael says, beloved soul, when a new chapter opens under heaven's hand, it does not only change your circumstances, it transforms you from within. For every answered prayer carries with it a new identity, every fulfilled promise awakens a new strength, and every miracle writes a new name upon your spirit. You are no longer who you were in the past, heaven is shaping you into someone greater, someone brighter, someone who walks with divine authority. The angels whisper, do you not feel it already? The way your spirit feels lighter, the way your heart feels steadier, the way your vision feels clearer. This is not coincidence, it is transformation. Heaven is clothing you in a new mantle. Where once you carried heaviness, you will now carry light. Where once you lived in questions, you will now walk in answers. Where once you doubted yourself, you will now see yourself as God sees you, chosen, cherished, unstoppable. Michael continues, "Beloved, transformation is not about forgetting your scars, it is about turning them into strength. The pain you endured will no longer weigh you down, it will become the platform of your testimony. The tears you cried will no longer break you, they will water the seeds of blessing in your future. And the moments you thought were endings will now shine as beginnings, because heaven has rewritten your story." Beloved, this transformation is not hidden, it will be visible. People around you will notice the shift. Some will say your eyes shine differently, others will sense a peace that surrounds you, still others will be moved by a strength they cannot explain. This is because you are no longer walking with only your own power, you are walking with the light of heaven alive within you. The angels say, "Beloved, embrace this new you." Do not cling to the old identity that was built by struggle. You are not defined by what broke you, you are defined by the one who healed you. Step boldly into this transformation, for it is the beginning of a future filled with victories, blessings, and miracles beyond imagination. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you have been transformed. You are no longer a prisoner of the past, you are a carrier of promise. No longer bound by weakness, you are clothed in strength. No longer walking in shadows, you are shining with light. This transformation is your inheritance, and no one can take it away. Beloved, this is your confirmation, your new chapter has birthed a new you, stronger, brighter, and forever marked by heaven's hand." Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, the transformation you are walking through is not just for you, it is for those connected to you. When God lifts you, He lifts many through you. When heaven clothes you in light, that light spreads to others who sit in darkness. You are becoming more than a receiver of blessing, you are becoming a carrier of blessing, a vessel through which others will find hope." The angels whisper, "Think of the people around you, the ones who silently struggle, the ones who hide their pain, the ones who feel forgotten. They will see the glow on your life. They will notice your peace. They will sense your strength. And even without you speaking, they will be touched, because your very presence will carry heaven's atmosphere. You are now a lamp in their night, a reminder that miracles are still possible." Michael continues, "Beloved, this is why heaven allowed your journey to be so intense. What broke you is now healing others. What stretched you is now teaching others. What tried to silence you is now becoming your testimony. And when you speak, your words will not be ordinary, they will carry weight. They will carry fire. They will carry the echo of heaven itself." Beloved, you may not even realize the power of your influence. A simple gesture of kindness from you will feel like a breakthrough for someone else. A quiet prayer from your lips will bring strength to another soul. Even your laughter will heal weary hearts. This is because your transformation has turned you into a channel, and through that channel flows heaven's love. The angels say, "Rejoice, beloved, for you are no longer only living your story, you are shaping the stories of others. Generations will be touched by the light you carry. Families will be healed because of the words you release. Strangers will find hope because of the faith you radiate. Your life is no longer private, it is a public testimony of God's hand at work." Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For your transformation is bigger than you imagined. You are chosen not only to be healed, but to be a healer. Not only to be blessed, but to be a blessing. Not only to be guided, but to be a guide. Through you, the light of heaven will spread." Beloved, this is your confirmation. You are now a beacon for others, a vessel of hope, and a divine guide whose presence will bring peace and strength to all who cross your path. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, when you begin to shine as a light for others, heaven does not let that light fade with time. Instead, it is stretched across generations, woven into stories, preserved as legacy. What you are living now will not end with you, it will echo long after you, carrying strength, hope, and inspiration into the lives of those who will come after you." The angels whisper, "Legacy is not built with gold or wealth, it is built with faith, with testimony, with light that cannot be hidden." The seeds you plant today will grow into trees under whose shade your children, grandchildren, and even strangers will find rest. Your prayers will outlive you, your faith will ripple through time, and your light will become a beacon for generations who may never even know your name but will walk in your blessing. Michael continues, "Beloved, this is why your story matters. Every trial you endured, every storm you survived, every miracle you received, it is all part of a larger design. God has chosen your journey as a roadmap for others. Where you walked faithfully, others will learn to walk. Where you believed against all odds, others will find courage to believe. Your legacy will not be a fragile memory, it will be a divine inheritance. Beloved, understand this truth, your loved one who passed away is part of this legacy. Their prayers for you have shaped your path, their unseen love still surrounds you, and their presence continues to guide you. In the same way, your life will become a spiritual inheritance for those after you. Heaven writes these connections carefully, making sure that nothing pure is ever wasted. The angels say, "Celebrate this moment, beloved. For you are not only receiving blessings, you are writing blessings into history. Your legacy will be remembered not for what you owned, but for what you carried, faith, endurance, hope, and light. And this is greater than anything the world could offer." Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you are chosen not only to live well, but to leave behind a testimony that will inspire countless souls. Your life has been marked as legacy, and that legacy will shine far beyond your years. Beloved, this is your confirmation, your story is becoming a divine legacy, and through it, generations will rise stronger, guided by the light you leave behind." Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, when a life becomes a legacy, it does not stay confined to earth. Heaven itself receives that legacy and turns it into anthem. Your name, your story, your testimony, they are written into heaven's songs. Angels carry it in melody, saints echo it in worship, and your journey becomes music that never ends." The angels whisper, do you see how sacred this is? Your tears that once fell silently are now verses. Your prayers whispered in loneliness are now refrains. Your victories after long battles are now choruses of triumph. And all of heaven joins in harmony, celebrating what God has done in you. Your story is no longer just a memory, it is eternal music. Michael continues, "Beloved, this anthem is not sung once. It is repeated again and again, because eternity does not forget. Every time a soul below begins to doubt, your melody rises as proof that God is faithful. Every time someone prays for hope, your song resounds as confirmation that heaven hears. You are now part of a sound that will never fade, a hymn that will never be silenced. Beloved, your loved one who passed away is also part of this song. Their voice joins with yours, woven together in harmony, echoing through eternity. Heaven celebrates the bonds of love that death could not destroy, and in the anthem of the throne, those bonds are remembered forever. The angels say, 'Rejoice, beloved, for you are no longer only living, you are singing. No longer only enduring, you are resounding. No longer only praying, you are part of heaven's eternal worship.' Michael declares, 'Beloved soul, rejoice. For your name has been written not only in heaven's book, but in heaven's anthem. You are a song that will never cease, a melody that will never die, a witness that will always inspire.' Beloved, this is your confirmation, your life has become part of heaven's anthem, sung endlessly by angels and saints as eternal proof of God's glory. Archangel Michael says, 'Beloved soul, when heaven writes your name into its eternal anthem, the song does not remain only in heaven, it begins to echo on earth. Your spirit itself becomes sound, a sacred vibration that others feel even without words. Wherever you go, people sense it. They may not understand why they feel peace near you, why hope rises when you enter, why heaviness lifts when you speak, but it is because your very being carries heaven's melody. The angels whisper, this sacred sound is not just music, it is medicine. It heals weary hearts, it calms troubled minds, it lifts broken spirits. It carries authority not from you, but from the throne. When you walk into a room, the song of heaven walks with you. When you extend kindness, the anthem flows through your touch. When you speak, the words ride on a frequency that changes the atmosphere itself. Michael continues, 'Beloved, this is why people will be drawn to you in unexpected ways. Strangers will find comfort just by being near you. Friends will confide in you without fear. Family will lean on you for strength. It is not because you asked for it, it is because your soul has become instrument, and through you heaven's harmony is released into the world. Beloved, your loved one who has passed is part of this melody too. Their love did not die, it blended into the eternal song that now flows through you. When you comfort others, their love is speaking. When you heal others, their prayers are echoing. Together, your souls are intertwined in the music heaven has chosen to release for this generation. The angels say, guard this sound, beloved. Do not let bitterness distort it. Do not let fear silence it. Keep your heart tuned with gratitude, and the sound will stay pure. And as long as the melody flows through you, countless souls will be touched by heaven's light without even knowing why. Michael declares, "Beloved soul, rejoice. For you are no longer only a life, you are a sound. You are no longer only a voice, you are a melody. And through your sacred song, the world will taste the harmony of heaven." Beloved, this is your confirmation: you have become a sacred sound on earth, a melody of heaven that heals, inspires, and transforms every life it touches. Archangel Michael says, "Beloved soul, when heaven turns your life into sacred sound, that sound does not remain a single note, it becomes part of a divine symphony. This symphony is not written by chance, it is composed by the very hand of God. Each moment of joy, each season of pain, each tear, each prayer, each miracle, all of them are gathered like instruments, woven together into music that carries your destiny." The angels whisper, "Do you not see how beautiful this is? What once felt like broken pieces are now notes in harmony. What once felt like silence is now a pause between melodies. What once felt like loss is now transformed into rhythm. Nothing in your life is wasted, heaven is using every detail to compose something greater, something eternal." Michael continues, "Beloved, this divine symphony is not only for you, it blesses those who hear it. As your life plays heaven's music, people will be healed, inspired, restored. They may not know why they feel strength in your presence, but it is because they are hearing heaven's song through you. This is the sound of destiny, not just lived, but shared." Beloved, imagine this: your loved one who has passed away is also part of this symphony. Their love, their prayers, their memories with you are instruments in the music of your life. They play beside you, not in silence, but in harmony. Together with angels, their essence continues to add notes into the grand composition God is writing through you.